Hello, and welcome to Cindy's Corner. And boys and girls, if you've got this book, Stand Tall, Molly Lou Melon. Go get it so that you can follow along. And boys and girls, have you ever been new somewhere? Maybe it's to school. Maybe you're changing schools. Or maybe it's to a new class. Or maybe it's to a new gym class. Maybe it's to a new dance class or cheerleading class or football. Maybe it's something. Have you ever gone to something that you were new? Well, this should help you. And remember, you are special. All right? So if you've got this book, Stand Tall, Molly Lou Melon. She's not very tall, is she? We want her to stand tall, though. Remember, you can stand tall. My AR testers, this is a level 3-5. 3-5. Here's our title page. Stand Tall, Molly Lou Melon. Our author is Patty Lovell. Our illustrator is David Catchrow. Here she is. Molly Lou Melon stood just taller than her dog and was the shortest girl in the first grade. She didn't mind. Her grandma had told her, walk as proudly as you can, and the world will look up to you. Good advice from that grandma, wasn't it? Doesn't matter how tall you are. So, she did. Look at her. Doesn't matter. Molly Lou Melon had buck teeth that stuck out so far she could stack pennies on them. Right here. She didn't mind. Her grandma had told her, smile big. And the world will smile right alongside you. Yeah, if you're happy, everybody else will be happy. Look at her. So, she did. I bet you're smiling, aren't you? Made you smile. Molly Lou Melon had a voice that sounded like a bullfrog being squeezed by a boa constrictor. She didn't mind. Her grandma had told her, sing out clear and strong, and the world will cry tears of joy. Her voice, she sang out. Didn't matter. So, she did. She's singing out. Molly Lou Melon was often fumble-fingered. She didn't mind. Her grandma had told her, believe in yourself, and the world will believe in you too. Good advice from that grandma, isn't it? Believe in yourself. So, she did. She put a string up and she's riding it. Oh my goodness. Because she believed she could. Then Molly Lou Melon moved to a new town. She had to say goodbye to her grandma and all her friends. Kind of scary, isn't it? She's telling them goodbye. Oh no. Have you ever felt that way when you had to move? And start in a new school. Kind of scary, isn't it? On the first day of school, Ronald Durkin called her shrimp poo in gym class. When the game started, Molly Lou Melon caught the football, ran under the legs of Ronald Durkin, and scored a touchdown. All the children thought, wow, she's good. And Ronald Durkin felt very foolish. She showed him, didn't she? On the second day of school, Ronald Durkin called her Bucky Tooth Beaver. He's not very nice, is he? He's going to get it, isn't he? He's going to come back at him. Nobody likes a bully. Molly Lou Melon took out her pennies, stacked 10 high on her teeth. Look at her. And smiled as big as day. All the children smiled with glee, and Ronald Durkin felt very foolish. He's going to do something else, isn't he? It's just the way he is. He's not a very nice kid, is he? Oh, what's happening here? On the third day of school, Ronald Durkin said, "You sound like a sick duck. Honk, honk." Molly Lou Melon sang out a quack so clear and strong that it made Ronald Durkin somersault backwards, hit his head, and have to go to the nurse. All the children cried with joy to be free of Ronald Durkin for the rest of the afternoon. And Ronald Durkin felt very foolish. They're tired of him. People don't like a bully. On the fourth day of school, Ronald Durkin said that she had made the snowflake all wrong. But Molly Lou Melon opened up her paper and revealed the most beautiful snowflake of all. All the children oohed and awed, even Ronald. Ronald's come around, isn't it? On the fifth day of school, Ronald Durkin brought Molly Lou Melon a stacking penny for her tooth and smiled at her. He gave her a penny. Is he being nice now? That night, Molly Lou Melon took out a pencil and paper and wrote a letter to her grandma. What do you think she said? That's right. Dear Grandma, I wanted to tell you that something you told me was exactly right. Love, Molly, Lou, Melon. Smile. The world smiles with you. She could have felt really bad and cried. He would have kept doing it, wouldn't he? He would have kept being a bully. Now, have you ever had somebody to be a bully to you and you've been nice to them and nice to them, then all of a sudden they're nice to you? Tell us about that in Cindy's Corner in the comments. And perhaps you've been the bully. I remember being in school and I had a girl that was a bully. And I don't think she ever realized it. That's the sad part. Even if people were nice to her, she's kept on. And it happened later in adult life. And then I think maybe it turned her around. So don't be a bully. Some people are like they are. She was given the voice that God gave her. It's not for us to make fun of it. She was little, small in stature, but she was very tall, wasn't she? Yes, she was. Boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed Stand Tall, Molly Lou, Melon. And give somebody that you usually don't talk to, give them a hug and tell them they're your friend. Tell somebody you love them too. Have a great day on Cindy's Corner. Share me with your friends.